Hello, I would like to answer a few questions on Jing flow or force flow which I was asked recently. Okay, so basically there's two types of mechanism here. Okay, first is the da, striking. Okay, so you hit something, you strike something. Okay, second is issuing of the Jing flow. So issuing the Jing flow is like you're sending impulse pressure into the dummy. That is the issuing Jing flow. Okay. So for da or striking, you need a space. You use your limbs to strike. So you have the space, you accelerate, you're striking. Okay. As for the issue of the Jing flow, you need a force flow path or Jing path in your body so that you can issue via the force flow path or the Jing path. Okay. So in this case, when I issue this thing, issue this force flow, I need to have a path from my hand to the ground. So I play with action and reaction force, and I issue that force flow or the Jing flow to the wooden dummy here. Okay, so that is the issue of the Jing flow. Okay. So the next question is, why is Wing Chun need this Jing flow stuff? Okay. So if we look at this wooden dummy, okay, we know that Wing Chun is playing in the center line and inner gate, meaning that if you look at this wooden dummy, you have this this triangle here, this very narrow place here, okay, and Wing Chun is playing within this range. This is what we call the center line and the inner gate. Okay, that's the game of Wing Chun, and Wing Chun do not pull back the hand. Okay, so the situation is like this. It is constantly playing here. Okay, now because of the area constraint here and the sticking, okay, the sticking, you need the Jing flow play. You cannot have the striking. You just practically don't have the space, you don't have the time. So that is why the Wing Chun need the Jing flow play. That's why if you look at the Wing Chun ancient history or the legends or the stories, say that Wing Chun have the short Jing or quick Jing, okay, or fast Jing or short Jing, or short force flow or short Jing flow, those kind of stuff. So it is a Jing play type of art. Okay, it is very different from the striking type of art, which is you need more bigger space and so forth. Well, sure, Wing Chun still do some striking, but what I mean is that the uniqueness and the sweet spot of the Wing Chun is using this Jing flow, and is actually addressed with this wooden dummy, okay, and the wooden dummy plate. So that's the characteristic. So you need the Jing flow. Now, not every engine or every different type of power generations is feeding to this kind of thing. Okay, this kinds of play of the Wing Chun center line, inner gate, and sticking play. For example, this type of power generations, it cannot play here. Okay, same thing is like this type of power generations. You cannot play here too. While here is like you need to have the power slide in right away, slide in and impulse. You don't have this much space, and you don't have this much space. Also, this is a bigger, too big a movement for these types of play. Okay, so does this. Doesn't mean that they are not as good or something. No, it's just different engine fit different kind of application and different kind of characteristics. Okay. Okay. So next, where do you develop this kind of thing in the Jing Fo stuff in Wing Chun? Well, it's very simple. The Xu Ling Tao is developing that. Okay. So then the question is, why is the Xu Ling Tao somebody not be able to develop that? Well, because within the Xu Ling Tao there are 6 core elements: the body, the mind, the breathing, the qi, the force flow, the momentum handling. One need to understand that and need to develop every element of it. And within the physical element, there's the there's the 7 bowls, okay, to the basic handling of the 7 joints and 7 bowls. Okay, so one need to do that. One need to have that in order to develop this play. And also notice, we are talking about physical stuff. This Jing flow or the force flow, all is a force, and this is something tangible in the physical world. It is not something philosophical or imaginary or something like that. So it is not about using the mind power or the qi power. No, it is a force flow. If you really measure it using the physics labs to measure it, you have to be able to measure it. So because of that, you need a physical to support this force or this momentum stuff. Okay, and not get into if I think a certain way, I intend a certain way, I manage my spine a different way or holding a structure different way, I'll get it. No, you cannot get that, because this is a momentum, this is a force flow or force dynamic. The whole thing, all the 6 core elements has to involve in order to develop that. Okay, and if one doesn't have the holistic, one will not be able to get it. Okay, so the last question usually people ask, so why is it got to do with Mei? Well, because in my understanding, the Mei technology is the technology which was imported into the Xu Ling Tao sets. So if you know about how to play the Xu Ling Tao set properly, develop your 6 core element, 7 bowls, and disregard what you call that, what term you use it, fine, you don't need it. But if you don't know how to do it properly, then it's simple. Instead of we reinvent the wheel, you just pull back the source code from the Mei Zhuang, implant it. That's it. Use it. So that's all. Okay. This is for you today. Thanks.